I've been doing myself thinking for the past few weeks, right?
Follow me on Instagram. Is at Mikey the Choi for a follow back. With my swag, aura, and riz, you simp for my attention. I know I'm a hottie.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Mikey Choi, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Okay, sorry for my palm being in the way. Okay. Alright, let's go make some breakfast. Alright, y'all, cook breakfast with me, okay? So we're gonna use like 2 eggs. We're gonna make some 2 fried eggs. And then some leftovers, spicy samgyeopsal. You can use whatever meat you want, like bacon, I guess, sausage. And then butter. I'm not talking about an old vibe from like 2015, y'all. Chill out. Some bread, just 2 slices of bread. Okay, let's bon appetit. Let's cook. Now, my mom wants to use a medium heat. The highest we can go is like up to 6. Otherwise, gas bills. Let's butter up the frying pan. You know, I really love to cook. Cooking is one of my favorite hobbies of all times. You know, maybe I should join some like classes, and who knows, like maybe for once I can make some friends. You know, I think my dad told me that like, Mikey, if you want to make some friends, you know, join some clubs or whatever, like join a hobby or shit like that. Now, I do picked up a lot of new hobbies, right? I'm gonna try hiking. I'm definitely gonna make hiking vlogs. We're gonna start cooking the meat. Just like, I think, yeah, like 2 slices and all. Yeah, that's what it should look like. Yeah, I think this is done. I think it's ready. So I like to cook meat first. Let's cook the eggs, okay? Why the fuck is this stove? Okay. You can use whatever, like organic or regular. That's up to you. Ooh, you hear that? Okay, yeah, I like to use organic eggs, but these are the last 2. Wait, hold on, there's a shell. Yeah, I love me some eggs, y'all. This is what it should look like, by the way. Guys, this is my breakfast clubhouse sandwich. Fried eggs, spicy samgyeopsal, and butter bread. All right, let's bon appetit. And a black coffee. All right, guys, we're gonna taste test, y'all. All right, so. Wow, this is good. You know, guys, I'm into horror movies recently. We're talking about Grave Encounters and The Squeakquel as well. I remember watching it when I was a little kid. It was so scary. And also zombie movies like, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, Quarantine, Wreck, all these movies. The 2000s were the golden age of both cartoons and horror movies. Wow, this is good. The reason why I'm into horror movies, right? You know, I'm just having some nostalgic feelings. I really love horror movies with like, you know, like there's like cameramen like recording everything. I like those types of horror movies. It feels like it's like actually real. Now, I will admit, now everyone's in a blue moon. I'm a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, but the movies, you cannot compare like to Grave Encounters and other like zombie movies like Quarantine, etc. Like you can't compare to them, okay? They're actual real horror movies, okay? They were genuinely scary. I've heard the Blair Witch Project is really good. I gotta watch that. It was like, what, like 1999? But yeah, seriously, guys, if you're into horror movies, right, check out Grave Encounters. Like, my God, the faces are so scary and goofy at the same time. And if you're into zombie movies, especially like 28 Days Later or something like that, I would definitely check out Quarantine, Wreck as well. If you want to learn some Spanish, I think Wreck would be a good movie. Yeah, I remember watching them since I was a little kid. I was scared and all that. Now, some honorable mentions. Paranormal Activity is pretty scary too, so I would definitely check that out. I think the 4th and 5th one are the scariest of them all, in my opinion. Well, Coachella weekend is over. Yeah, I gotta change my wallpapers on my phone, my MacBook, and my iPad, and my Apple Watch. Oh, speaking about which, I want to say thank you all for showing love on my Coachella short, meme, video, whatever it's called. Thank you all for showing love. I was so surprised, like, even though it's been a week, right? My God, y'all really love that video. So, hey, more types of videos in the future one day. Yeah, 2016 nostalgic videos in the future. Not gonna lie, guys, I was quite disappointed that Justin Bieber didn't sing any of his songs from his Purpose album. I will admit, Purpose album was pretty dope. Hi guys, as always, next time. I don't know who's headlining next. Mark my words, guys, if I'm a successful content creator, if I have a stable full-time job, right? I save up a lot of money, and we have a good lineup for a future Coachella event. Y'all better believe I'm gonna book a flight and a hotel to Coachella. No, I cannot miss on these kind of events, y'all. Not gonna lie, we did have a good lineup this year. I think this was the best one we had in this decade for a while. I'm looking forward to see more good headlines. Damn, I really missed out a lot on this weekend. I mean, these Coachella weekends. Well, speaking of which, it's almost the end of the month and we all got bills to pay. Well, time to make another sacrifice, unfortunately. I wish everything wasn't so expensive. God bless Ratio Greek yogurt. Perfect quality and perfect taste. My God, we've been having funky ass weather this spring. I mean, 1 week it was hot, 1 week was cold. Well, this is what you get for living in the East Coast, I guess. Sorry I'm out of tune for a bit because, like, you know, I'm trying to make a dope ass vlog for y'all. Oh, God, this is good. God, I need my own place to stay. Everything's too fucking expensive. I changed my wallpaper on my iPhone to some old iOS 9 wallpaper because, like what every Gen Z say, this year is the new 2016. Your boy did a little laundry here. I made myself a PB&J. So, we're going to the gym very soon. And my old dad wants me to clean the house today. And then I gotta change my wallpapers on my devices like my MacBook, Apple Watch, and iPad. So let's do so. Alright guys, I changed the wallpaper. Literally iOS 9 wallpaper. Also check out my iPad. Yeah. So yeah, we all have the same wallpaper here. Alright guys, I'm going to the gym right now. Yeah, back to wearing winter clothes because today is chilly, unfortunately. Well, this is what you get for living in the East Coast. Now, I want to follow up with y'all about this like vacation stuff. Like y'all remember? I don't know exactly when. Fingers crossed that I can find like an affordable time to do so. And I'm still in the process of looking for a hotel. I was supposed to book to my dream city along with the hotel as well, but my dad told me to hold your money because like shit's like too fucking expensive thanks to these fucking modern wars and all that. To all my Gen Z and millennial fans, I think we can all agree this is the dark age of our lives here. 2020, oh shit. I will say the 2020s are the dark ages of our lives here. Well, at least we got like Pokemon Legends EA and this year's Coachella was pretty dope. I will say. Oh yeah, and we got like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Five Nights at Freddy's Help 1 to 2. I want to be real with y'all. Now, I know I usually talk about me wanting to move out of this state. Let's say there's somebody who like lives from what? Like fucking Las Vegas. Keep in mind, whenever I mention a city or a state, that does not mean I plan to move over there. Telling me to stay here in Pennsylvania, even though you never like visit the state or like you live here like a couple years, then I don't think... What the fuck? I don't think you're not qualified to give me any advice about me staying here, okay? The only person in my life who should, like, telling me if I should stay here or not would be my mom and my dad. I mean, yeah, right now it's an ongoing disagreement battle with my mom. But my dad, like, yeah, Mikey, go reach for the stars. Go do it. If you want to move out, go ahead and do so. But you better have a lot of money to do so. I mean, yeah, I agree. In this horrible economy, fucking hell. See, what I like about my dad is that, like, you know, I want to take this vacation stuff. I'm willing to move out. But of course, money is in the way. If you have little or no money, your choices are very, very limited. I do wish I could move out like by next year. Shit's too expensive, so I'm gonna have to delay it until like, I don't know, I guess some like electrician guy was nearby. Hear me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Sir, I'm just minding my own business, just trying to make a new vlog here to entertain my fans. My fans want a real show, and it's my duty to fulfill that goal. You know, speaking about Pennsylvania, I've been having conversations with my dad about like what's it like to live in Philadelphia, like back in the old days, right? Philadelphia was in its golden age from the 90s and the 2000s, but ever since the 2010 started, like there were like a lot of crimes. That was the beginning of the dark age of Philadelphia because there were like a shitload of crimes. And in this decade, it just became worse. But I think like things are slowly starting to pick up. Me, my dad, and like my gym friend / acquaintance, like we all agree that this city just gets worse and worse each year. Fucking hell, like my phone drains so quickly whenever I like open up the camera app and start vlogging myself. No, I'm not buying a new phone until I move out, or if I find like a full-time stable job. I don't know, guys. Should I get like a battery replacement? I mean, what difference is gonna make? It's just wasting like what, like $100 or something? Nah, it's not worth it. No. Yeah, if I do buy a new iPhone, I'm just gonna like get like some like new iPhone Pro, not Pro Max, because I think like the battery drains faster. But no way I'm getting just a regular iPhone because I had an old iPhone 7 since like 5 years ago. ago, no, yeah, 5 years ago, the motherboard died and all that. I had an iPhone 7 since 2016, and I had it for like a good 4 years. Yeah, and then I had an old iPhone 7 in December 2016, and then it just died on me since the beginning of 2021. Yeah, that'd be like a good over 4 years. Man, I should have gotten an iPhone 6S. It is what it is, so yeah, it's a learning experience type of thing. Pro Max, the strongest iPhone I had so far, but the only downside is the battery. iPhone 7, pretty weak phone. Maybe if I bought like an iPhone 7 Pro, I mean, things would have been different. I'll be buying a new iPhone like, I guess 2029. If the Apple company stops like supporting the iPhone 12 Pro Max, like they stop giving like iOS updates, then I think it's time to buy a new iPhone. But eventually I'm gonna have to start paying back my student loans. If I like this dream city of mine, then I'm gonna have to figure out the cost of living. Like I'm gonna have to figure out how to pay rent, eventually my student loans, and I'm definitely gonna need a car. Like I'm tired of using public transportation. Fully, I mean, I still have a driver's license. I mean, I'm gonna have to renew it later this year. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. Figure the cost of living, and then groceries, and then gym membership, and then Wi-Fi, utilities. I guess this is adult life, and of course taxes as well. Yeah, my dad be like, Mikey, stop complaining about you hating to live in Pennsylvania and all that. If you really want to move out, go ahead and do so. All right, guys, just got off in the gym. I'm going to Walgreens to buy a couple sodas because I'm a little thirsty. I love me some zero sugar soda, but regular soda, that's fucking gross. Here's what I know about like Pennsylvania so far. Like, it's a boring state. Honestly, this is more like a family, like a retirement state type of thing. I mean, if you're like into history, all these things, like if you love sport, work in trades, work as a teacher, maybe work as a therapist or something like that. I don't know, like work as a doctor or any of these things. Oh, no, someone's coming. Some woman was running with her dog, so I don't want to get in her way, so. Okay, well, anyways, that's the point. Pennsylvania, I mean, I'm not saying that Pennsylvania is a bad state. I mean, just my personal opinion. I mean, you know, I want to go like somewhere, like I just want to try something new for once, like for God's sake. Go somewhere popular, go somewhere fun. To any non-Pennsylvania residents, you know, Philadelphia, we used to have affordable rent. I've heard like people from New York and New Jersey move over here, you know, just to save some money here, but unfortunately, thanks to this horrible inflation, everything's more expensive now, and what's going on in the world. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to move out before the end of this decade. All right, guys, it is Monday night. My parents had another argument because, you know, my mom is sick and she wanted takeout, and my dad got annoyed. Like, we've been having takeout every week. Okay, well, we gotta take it easy. I get like once in a blue moon, we all get sick and we're all too weak, tired and sick to cook, so I get it. But like, you know, we gotta have some boundaries here. We gotta have some limitations. And I better start booking this trip here. And unfortunately, your boy had to pay bills. I'm gonna have to stand up to my mom next week. I hope my dad can help me out here, but I gotta be a man. All right, guys, I'm gonna make myself a PB&J for breakfast this Tuesday morning. Real talk, everybody, your boy's gonna have to make a sacrifice here because he's gonna have to pay the electric bill. I talked to my dad last night. He said he'll pay me back, hopefully. I'm using the bread from Toast La Joe's, but I want milk bread. See, I like the butter bread. All right, guys, I just cleaned the house. I was about to edit my vlog, but I paid the electric bill, and not gonna lie, guys, if I have future children, I ask them help with money. Of course, I will pay them back. If I have future kids and they live with me, of course, it's rent-free. I'll be paying the bills, but y'all gotta pay your own phone bill. I'll take care of the Wi-Fi, utilities, and rent and all these things. I want them to save up money. I want them to have fun with their friends, and of course, everything costs money. You know, if they want to collect Pokemon cards, go ahead and do so. Hopefully they'll be available in stores, like we're talking about Target, Walmart, Best Buy, etc. I don't want them to go through the same hardships. So I cleaned the floors here. Okay, and yeah, this is literally our bedroom, y'all. Yeah. My dad sleeps over there, and then my mom sleeps here, and I sleep there. We all share the same bedroom, y'all. Oh, I do wish I had my own room. Yeah, that'd be great. Is this some type of kind of house tour video? All right, yeah, but I cleaned the floors. I'm still mad that, you know, we bought this from our local Target and my mom didn't use it. I think she used it once. And after that, yeah, it was never touched since like 3 years ago. All right, yeah, the living room floor. Now, I cannot show y'all the entire room because personal shit is in the way.
Pokemon posters here. My dad's headband whenever he showers. Oh yeah, by the way, new light. Bought some new light bulbs from my local Target. They're really good. Anyways, yeah, I cleaned the floors here. My mom's shoes. What are those? Yeah. Some Pokemon posters. Oh, by the way, best Pokemon card set we had in a while. I'm looking for to buy more packs despite everything. And hold on, let me just fucking, this like fucking bothers me. Okay. Okay, I gotta put some new tape here. Yeah. Alright, yeah. And, yep, everything. Okay, so this is literally the kitchen floor. I mean, yeah. Cannot show y'all like the entire kitchen because my parents' medications are in the way and there's like personal shit as well, so it's classified, guys. I'm terribly sorry, but privacy is privacy, and I gotta clean the dishes. All right, guys, I'm going to the gym after this. Well, I gotta finish editing my vlog, y'all, because like I said, new vlogs, I'll be trying to release them every Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. Now, keep in mind that whenever I don't post a video every week, just please don't take it personal because your boy can have a wonky schedule because he needs money to survive, or he's working on a special video. So I bought these gloves from my local Target, get this out of the way. So I like to like rinse them like this. My dad loves to use Dawn. Something like this. No hard feelings, but I made some fried eggs because I'm trying to get my protein and nutrition in. Wash it up, and then you rinse it again. Being smelly is illegal at the Mikey Choi Clubhouse. I'm smellophobic. Okay, I'm germophobic. Okay, I'm germophobic, smellophobic, and proud. Okay, man, I really need a posture corrector, y'all. Y'all know the Korean horror movie Gonejam, like where like a bunch of like young adults, like they go to like some mental hospital and all these things, a haunted mental hospital. This is like basically the Korean version of Grave Encounters. My God, like listen, I love Five Nights at Freddy's, but they're just amateurs, okay? I'm sorry, but like you cannot compare to them, like Grave Encounters, etc., Paranormal Activity. Like, don't ever compare to them. Don't ever compare to them, okay? I wish like all the Five Nights at Freddy's movies would be like rated R. They'd be like feel like real like horror movies, like real. You know what I'm talking about? Not like just a bunch of cartoony brain rot shit, etc. I mean, I will admit they're good movies, but hey, I mean, I found like all the movies that I mentioned before, they're way better. So, Quarantine 2, Terminal, like, my God, they all look fucking scary. It takes places in an airport, right? Inside like an airport, like warehouse. Everything looks fucking high and scary, and things like zombies or like rabies infected people. They're like, I think they're like the strongest zombies like throughout the entire horror movie industry. I'm sorry, the other Wreck movies were fucking booty cheeks, especially the third one. I mean, we all don't like the wedding zombie movie. It's like one of those movies where like it was so good it doesn't need a sequel. See, guys, look at this. I cleaned the sink, the dishes, all these things. My dad is gonna be so proud of me. Whoa, new setup. Yes, this is gonna be the new setup for now on and whenever I do art in the TV room. Now, the reason why is because my mom almost ruined the couch. If I tell y'all an actual reason why my mom almost ruined the couch, trust me guys, you're gonna unsubscribe. And now in this art episode, I'm gonna just do like an official artwork of me, Hannah Nuna, and a couple characters I made along the way. Maybe draw some Coachella outfits for Hannah Nuna, you know, and some OCs as well, original characters. So now I'm gonna look at some charismatic poses because your boy is an aspiring charismatic person. So I'm just gonna do like Google and all that. I'm using my iPad and my iPad's about to be dead. Yeah, and we're using Clip Studio Paint because Clip Studio Paint is my favorite program to use. Procreate is my second favorite. Money's tight and rent is coming up. However, you know, my dad had to talk to my mom about fucking money and all that. However, guys, there is a plot twist here. My mom's okay that if she does not pay me back, she doesn't want any Mother's Day gifts, okay? That me paying this month's electric bill will be her Mother's Day gift. And I'm probably gonna have to buy everybody food and all that. And
and I'm hoping that next time if I still have to pay the electric bill again, I'm hoping that either my mom or my dad pays me back. I understand we all have bills to pay. Paying me back would be great, and if you're gonna keep being on my ass about money, right? I need money for my own too. I gotta pay back my student loans one day. I need money to move out as well. And no, I'm not going back to school. No, I'm done with school. I'm not going back to another college again. Nope. I've been doing like self-thinking for the past few weeks, right? This made me think that, yeah, school is not meant for everyone. After going through shitty relationships with teachers, especially for middle school, and counselors, therapists, whatever they're called, right? This just proves that school isn't meant for everyone. Oh, and there we go. I found a new art pose. If I didn't pay the electric bill, I will still have to give up a lot of money for Mother's Days. I will still have to give up money for Mother's Day. I mean, I understand that, but in this occasion, I mean, I already did, so I'm really looking forward to get away from everybody. I'm just not happy living in this state, actually. Man, I just like wish I had like good male and female friends, especially female friends. I mean, come on. Throughout my life, I've seen like most of my male friends having, you know, a lot of female friends. I mean, fellas, come on, help a brother out. Help your homie out. Teach me how to be charismatic towards women. Teach me how to do so. I'm gonna name this file called Oh Official Mikey Art. I guess we're gonna make the background transparent or simply the color white. Yes, I am using my Valentine's Day card as my reference. Oh damn, this silhouette's fucking tough. Guys, look at this. Okay, look at this, right? Look at this fucking silhouette. Like, this shit is fucking tough. I just have a pattern on the back.